Welcome, horology friends. I am Bear Clooney, and this is Bear Clooney Watches. Today we are going on Rolex Datejust journey. Join me. In 1945, to mark the 40th anniversary of the founding of the Wilsdorf and Davis, the company from which Rolex sprung, the Datejust model was launched. A distinguishing feature of this model is automatic movement with the rotor that is visible through an opening of the dial at 3 o'clock. The first model was manufactured in yellow gold, except for a very small number in pink gold. 3 years after its launch, the Rolex version was introduced in steel and gold, and later just steel. The name Datejust, however, only started appearing on the dial in the early 1950s. In 1954, in Basel, the Maison presented the Cyclops Lance, which was set over the calendar to enlarge the date. While on the first models, the calendar would start moving a few hours before midnight. In 1955, a new mechanism made the change of date instant. And that was the birth of the Rolex Datejust as we know it today. On my wrist, the latest version of it, Rolex Datejust 41, a beautiful piece on a Jubilee bracelet. Wristwatch check, Rolex Datejust 41. And here we are at Bear Clooney's watch studio. We're taking a closer look at Bear Clooney's steel Rolex Datejust 41. It's simply impossible to continue the journey for a perfect timepiece and ignore the Datejust. Datejust, a paragon of the gentleman's perfect wrist companion. It's simple, constrained, yet so versatile. I'd venture to say that this timepiece is something that every man should own at least once in their lifetime. There is something so simple about it, yet so gratifying at the same time. It's pretty much the only watch that man could ever need. Rolex continues to evolve the Datejust, making small, minute changes and making it better and better every day. Rolex introduced the iconic Datejust to the world back in 1945. We've seen the little timeline on the video in the beginning of this video. And it instantly recognized by Rolex as the world's first self-winding watch to display the date. Naturally, over time, Rolex experimented with dials and case sizes to further enhance the Datejust's perennial beauty and mass appeal. This is one of the most recognized watches. I would say next to Rolex Sub, definitely one of the most recognized watches. This new Datejust 41 in stainless steel is one timepiece that happened to go under the radar in the last Basel World, but I think it deserves our attention. So, as I mentioned, the Datejust story began in 1945. Rolex introduced the reference 4467 to commemorate the manufacturer's 40th anniversary. It featured a coin edge bezel, the aperture to show the date, and this model also showcased a completely new, never seen before bracelet design named Jubilee. That's one of the reasons that I picked Jubilee Bracelet as my choice for this Datejust. I think it adds to the model's DNA with the fluted bezel, Jubilee bracelet, and clean, iconic lines. The Datejust 41 that Bear Clooney owns features silver sunray dial with a black outer minute scale with numerals markings every 5-minute interval. This particular dial also features luminous block markers, which are kind of a nod to the modes of past. While the use of block markers is in line with classic Datejust style, there are modern elements that allow for this watch to remain contemporary. When choosing your Datejust, you'll have choices, and that's one cool thing about Datejust line. But always you will find a Rolex Coronet at 12 o'clock, and at 3 o'clock will be a date. The hour and minutes hands are classic matchstick styles that are inlaid with luminous material. The Oyster Case of the new redesigned steel Datejust 41 is guaranteed waterproof to a depth of 100 meters. In characteristic middle case is crafted from a solid block of 904L steel, lending robustness, proportion, and elegance. There is of course an option of having your Datejust fitted with a fluted or smooth bezel. Going with the fluted option, as Bear Clooney did, provide a beautiful Rolex. Rolex is the combination of gold and steel, and it's been a brand signature feature since 1933. Being an Oyster Case, this DJ41 is fitted with a twin-lock double waterproof system. The crystal, of course, is made of virtually scratch-proof sapphire. Through something not clearly evident, this 41mm case actually wears a little smaller. I hope you had a chance to notice that when Bear Clooney was featuring his wristwatch check. The new Datejust 41 is available on Oyster or Jubilee Bracelet. For reasons previously mentioned, Bear Clooney went with the Jubilee Bracelet. It features solid link 904L steel bracelet, and it has a concealed attachment system beneath the bezel. It's equipped with a folding Oyster clasp, which also features the ingenious Rolex patented EasyLink rapid extension system that allows the wearer to easily increase the bracelet length by approximately 5mm. Take a look. This feature comes rather handy at times. Now, while I'm showing you this, I want to mention that probably the biggest change that will go unnoticed by many is actually something that I find most impressive on this watch. This Datejust 41 is equipped with caliber 32-35, which is the new generation movement, entirely developed and manufactured by Rolex, of course. This self-winding mechanical movement, in my humble opinion, is at the forefront of the art of watchmaking. A consummate demonstration of Rolex technology. With 14 patents, it actually offers fundamental gains in terms of precision, power reserve, resistance to shocks and magnetic fields, convenience, and reliability. It incorporates the new Chron Energy escapement, which is patented by Rolex and which combines high energy efficiency with great dependability. Also, it's made of nickel phosphorus and makes it insensitive to magnetic interference. An optimized blue parachrome hairspring is fitted to the oscillator, the true heart of the watch. Patented and manufactured by Rolex in an exclusive paramagnetic alloy, it is up to 10 times more precise than a traditional hairspring in case of shocks. A Rolex overcoil ensures its regularity in any position. Thanks to the new barrel architecture and the escapement's superior efficiency, the power reserve of caliber 32-35 extends to approximately 70 hours. Now, Add to this the beauty of this watch. Add to this exceptional history to this watch. And its versatile quality. Add to this quality of Rolex. Add to this so many attributes. Does this make it the perfect watch? I don't know, but it certainly makes me think. Now, we're going to take a look at the lume shot of this watch, and I will leave you to make your own conclusions when it comes to Rolex Datejust. But I certainly think that this watch deserves your attention. And now we can take a look at this beautiful blue lume shot. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. And you know what? Somehow this blue lume shot truly matches the look of this watch. I love it. I think it's time to end this video, and let's go back to Bear Clooney's cave. And at the end, we're back at Bear Clooney's cave. Did you enjoy this Rolex Datejust journey? It is truly a remarkable timepiece with great history. It goes across generations, and what's really cool about it, it actually connects generations. I think that's another great attribute, another value to this timepiece. Now at the end, please allow me to thank you for coming to Bear Clooney Watches. For watching this video, if you liked it, please remember to click on like. If you did not subscribe, please subscribe, and ultimately join me on this wonderful venture, on this maybe impossible journey to find a perfect timepiece. But it is so much fun. And if you like to join me on a Facebook, please come to our Facebook group, Horology Talk, where we talk watches. It is wonderful. Thank you once again, and have a great one.